Alright, what's up guys? We have the the first ever successful independent review. Alright, what that means guys is this item actually got sent to me for free. I've been trying to do that for a while on this channel, and the problem is I think it's just how I review, you know, there's no bullshit. The problem is companies will reach out to me, or I'll reach out to companies, and usually I'll tell them, well, not usually, all the time is, there's no bullshit with me. I don't care if you send it to me for free. My videos, there's no edits. If the product is bad, you're gonna get, you know, unfortunately, you're gonna get a bad video because the product is bad. And it's just, you know, most companies get scared by that, and I totally understand. But you know, at the same time, I'm thinking, if you know, if you believe in your product, or you're confident about your product, and I'm able to talk with you, maybe we understand certain things aren't going to work, that kind of stuff. It's not like I just go into things blind, guys. I always try to do my due diligence. I try to research that kind of stuff. But if you're confident in your product, you should, you know, be okay with it. But you know, most aren't. But not this guy. It was very pleasant to talk with. RTS, Great Tactical Solutions / Rogue System 087. Big shout out to you, man. It was a pleasure talking to you. He didn't pressure me, didn't say, hey, you gotta make a video, you gotta do Instagram, you gotta make posts. He didn't do any of that. I had my questions for him. I knew about this product beforehand. I was actually really close to buying it. I think I didn't buy it because I bought like high cap of stuff or something. But anyways, no pressure, very friendly guy to talk with. The cool thing is when things actually work out, I'm able to, you know, get more information from them and better understand the product. So I was very happy to deal with him. So once again, big shout out to him. Before we go into more depth, this, like I said, this is gonna be an overview. I've already played around with this product. My first thing, so for those people who don't want to watch the whole video, first of all, his website is really well done. This is his website right here. Great Tactical Solution. I'm going to put a description below everything. First of all, guys, it's about $40 US. I believe he has it at 300 HKD. Okay, yes, 300 HKD. And the Mac loading nozzle is about 120 HKD. I think that's about 15. So these two, we paired them up. This is his favorite pair, and that's why we have this. And he is responsible for making this blowback unit. But just look at this. All this information that no other company does this. This is what, you know, I like to see. This is really good. He's got the basic features, and then he's got the special features which make him stand out. I probably think the most important thing on here is the IPSC modification. I'll go over that. The other stuff I would say, you know, I would say it can be, you could say that the most of the other blowback units have it, but we're going to go over that. But look at that. He even has a compatibility list. He's got a YouTube video, like his build and a gameplay video. So really well done. I think most companies should take a page out of this book from here, but you know, I know it's not going to happen, because this is one of those what do you call it? There's a name for this. Like those players that go into that player built company. I don't know. I've seen it before, but he's definitely one of those guys. So already very nice. Let me take that out of here. We don't need to look at that anymore. So $40 US around there, $15 US. And general impression, guys, I'm happy with it. I'm looking forward more towards the future, because we were able to talk since this worked out, and he already told me he's got more plans for the blowback unit, and that's what I'm interested in. All right, let's start over. Let's start from the beginning. First of all, guys, the body is 7075 aluminum, which is good. It's durable. It's stronger than 6061, which I like. It is just a little bit heavier than 6061. Okay, let's start weighing everything first. The skeleton, the piston right here, guys, 6061. Okay, I have a couple of blowback units here for you guys to look at. I don't have all of them on hand right now. I'm missing AKA version 2 AIP, version 2 guns modified. It's right here, but I don't want to take it apart. Okay, and I can't even compare this, because he really changed it here. I would definitely say that Guns Modified is still, like, you know, leading in terms of changing radically. But, you know, he's a bigger company right now. I believe this guy's like, you know, a one-man team, so very impressive. This is awesome. All right, let's start. This is, I've already weighed it, so I know and before, but this is 25 grams. I don't know if you guys can see, but 25 grams. This is the original AIP. And we have version 1 Guns Modify, 24.4. We have RTS, 23.7. Then we have AIP, this is version 2, 19.7. And then we have version 1, 18.5. And then TM, guys, is like 52, 53 grams. So these are all winning in terms of weight reduction, which is excellent. And another thing is, like, you know, I believe we were talking, he's, you know, he has plans to do more cuts. Just check it out. He's got, like, you know, he's got room right here to cut if he wants to. But I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure that's what we talked about. That's why you know, this is, in my mind, this is version 1. So hopefully we'll see a version 2. Because I really like this. I like where he's going with this. Now let me show you the biggest feature. Okay. Now if you are like a Glock IPSC kind of guy, you're trying to run it for airsoft, you're already gonna know. You should be able to see this day. It's a day and night difference. Okay. Now I gotta focus it. Okay. Can you guys see the ramp? This is what pushes down the rotor. It's a very important function of the Glock. Unfortunately, it's the biggest pain in the ass part to deal with. But just check that out. Okay, you see how this is a shorter? Look at that. And then look at the AIP. That starts all the way down here. It's a huge, huge difference. Now, what happens commonly is I'll do it for people, or if you've been playing around with Glocks a long time, IPSC guys, what you do is you'll file this and you'll play around with it. The only problem is if you play around with it too much, or you don't know what you're doing, you end up, you know, basically getting a full auto gun, or, you know, you ruin it essentially. What he's done is he's basically made a mass marketed, pre-done cut already. I'm going to show you guys. It does work. Like I said, you know, make sure you check his compatibility issues, because I'm running on stock TM plastic slides. I'm making sure that it's not completely loose. If you have a loose slide that's up and down, you're going to have issues regardless, even on these guys, if you have a really loose slide. Alright, and then look how thin it is from the back. This might be hard to tell, but alright, I'm going to show you another ramp. Let me show you, this is the newest UAC. They're pretty much, I would say, almost all the ramps haven't been modified on any of the competitors' blowback units. So I would say that's where he's got everyone beat. And, you know, he is late to the party. I think AIP was the first one to make a lightweight one, and I bought this years ago. So he's late to the party, but I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing, so he's going to go catch up really fast. Alright, check this out. You guys see? You guys should be able to see how short and like much smaller this is. That's his biggest difference. That's what I like. And it feels different. It's gonna be hard to translate. That's the problem. It's like, I don't know how to. This is, I don't know. It'd be hard. I don't know, how do you translate the feeling of the racking on camera? It's just it's hard as hell. Because right here, this is stock TM blowback unit and airsoft surgeon loading nozzle. I'm gonna rack this for you guys. Okay, you can see it sort of gets stuck. This one still does, just very little, but it feels smoother and almost faster. Let me see if I can dry fire this for you guys. I'm gonna hold down slide catch. Oh, is this one light striking? This might be that loading nozzle. Let's see if it is. There's one that I just broke. Ah, shit. Alright, that won't work. But I don't know, just focused on, remember when I was racking it, guys. That's one I can't use because that's got modified. That'd be cheating. Yeah, do I have a... Where's my other one? Oh, shit, I took it apart. That's what happened. Alright, let's assemble. Okay, we know the weight. Check out the ceiling. Very nice ceiling. I want to scratch it. There we go. Okay. Check it out. And this is with the Mac. It does not come with internals, so you do need a a stock internal. Now we have stock TM internals inside the Mac, and this is a nice seal, nice and tight. All right, that's what she said. Well, whatever you want to say. All right, I already did a chrono test. I was worried if I was going to lose any FPS just because the window was smaller, but it wasn't a big deal. Okay, let me just show you guys on the bottom. And this was tested with a Wii, compressor. You can the tops are, that's another whole ball game. I'm not even gonna get into that because the TM and the TMs have windows. The Wii don't have windows. They're flat, and their gasket are different too. It's just Glock is just so much more work compared to a high kappa. You really gotta know what you're doing with the Glocks, okay? But anyways, works well. Okay, let's zoom out. We're going to put it in now. And where's the return screen? Did I put it right here? Okay. I'm going to show you guys that, we're going to dry fire works. But yeah, not a big loss of FPS at all. It's like 2. I don't know if you guys can see here. I was testing with this PDI barrel right there. There's a 373 with the stock TM rear assembly. And then once I put the RTS with the Mac, 371 with the RTS and 373 with the TM. Not a big deal. Okay, let's do this guy. No, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna dry fire it. So yeah, that's guys. I'm really curious on what the future is gonna be. I want to see version 2 and that kind of stuff. So I think the only thing I know that's going to get asked probably, if you're skilled enough and you know what you're doing with modifying the ramp, yeah, you can modify the ramp yourself. Okay, that's I can do it. There's a lot of technicians, gunsmiths that can do it, that kind of stuff. It's just something that takes practice and time. But once you remove it, you can't do it. So I would say if you're an expert, is there a significant advantage? Probably not, because you can modify a UAC one, to your liking, and this will be lighter. So I can't. That's the only thing I'll probably say. If you're an expert and you know what you're doing, yeah, it's. But once again, an expert can, you can pretty much do anything. Okay, are we in? Okay, let's see. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's so much smoother. It's a huge difference when I'm letting it back. It just feels, snappier. And the recoil spring are the same. They're both stock TM. This is just, it's obviously we're reducing weight, but it's also the ramp. The ramp is a very important part in that function. It literally feels like a zero hammer, and I don't have a zero hammer in set. Oh, did I show you guys the lower? I put in completely stock TM. This is stock TM. Even the hammer spring is stock. The front is stock. You can see it's it's not completely beat to shit, but it's used. All right. So let me do dry fire for you guys, and I don't know. I think that's like I covered the most important thing. That it works. If you don't even want to watch the video, just watch. Just look at his description. It's insane. You don't even need to watch the video. I should have said this in the beginning. So if people don't want to watch the video, just go here. And everything he's sitting here is true. He really doesn't mess around. It's true. Some people could say, okay, well, you're stretching some things here and there, but he's not. There's no bullshit here. So big props to him, really. I'm impressed. I'm happy with it. What else? I don't know what to say. I'm trying to look through here and see if there's anything that's But see, this one right here I liked. He he scanned it and then modified the way he liked it. It's like it's just those player company kind of thing. Like, you know, I thought there's like something with like, you know, those like racers who will turn into like start building products because there's like certain parts that no companies make for the racers because they don't understand the racers, that kind of thing. So like he understands it, he plays. That's the, you know, he's a player, so he knows what he wants. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's very different. You know, the majority of it is because of the weight, but it's just so much smoother. And I've already put a lot of rounds into this. Okay, so shooting and then dry firing, and look at that. It hasn't even, you know, done anything here. It hasn't even knocked off the anodizing. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what else to say. It's just, am I gonna do a part 2? I'll probably do. I'm wondering if I'm gonna put this into my speed build, but the problem is the speed build. That's the problem. Now I gotta figure out: do I want this or do I want the UAC? Because I have a project. What is it? CQB speed. This one's lighter, but the ramp. See, but this is what I was talking about. Now, okay, yeah. So if you're skilled, see, like I can mod this to match this perfectly, no problem. That's something I can do. You know, if you're an expert, you know what to do. You can do this. But in the end, guys, if you don't know what you want to do, or you just want another blowback unit that's just durable as hell, 7075. I think there's only 2 companies. It's got to be RTS and AKA. AKA made the 7075 one, and I believe is AIP version 2 7075. So there's, because AIP AKA are almost the same thing now. I think AIP bought up AKA. I don't know what happened. That stuff I don't know, but I feel like they did. But yeah, all right. Enough blabbing. I'll put this link where you guys can buy them. Big shout out to both of them. I mean, to Raid Tactical Solutions and Rogue System 087, the same guy, but you know, it's just the YouTube channel. And but yeah, really liked it, and nice job on the description. This is people, like, companies should take a page out of this on how they do it, but you know, we know they're not going to do that. I know Guns Modified does it, but he does it for like how the reason why he designed certain things, and that I like reading that. That's the kind of stuff I like, and this is just as enjoyable to read. All right. It's about $40 US and $15 for loading nozzle. Loading nozzle, guys, I can't give you like how I feel about this because okay, obviously I'm okay with it. I didn't lose a lot of FPS, so I'm happy with that. But durability, I can't speak on that because, you know, I haven't even hit like 1,000 shots today. I've only probably hit like 700-800, which is not that much. So this overtime, I'll just, you know, just ask me like in a couple months, how's it doing, Knuckles, that kind of thing. But right now I can tell you a lot of people have already been asking me about this because, you know, they've been hearing good things about it. So who knows, maybe they're all right. All right, I'll see you guys around. And big thanks, Rogue System. I really appreciate it. You were a pleasure to deal with. I really did enjoy talking to you, and I like how you don't pressure anyone. But you definitely deserve more looks and that kind of stuff. I should probably check if you have social media, that kind of stuff. All right, enough talking. I'll see you guys around.